Have you ever wondered why, despite ideological differences, so many Muslim-majority countries are deepening their economic ties with China? In fact, while Western powers debate values and sanctions, China is quietly building influence, one infrastructure project, trade deal, and diplomatic handshake at a time. From Jakarta to Cairo, from Islamabad to Tehran, a silent economic shift is underway, and China is at the center of it. Let's take a step back. Over the past 2 decades, China has methodically expanded its global economic reach. But what makes its rise in the Muslim world particularly striking is how it has done so with minimal political resistance. Many expected China's treatment of the Uyghur Muslims in Xinjiang to damage its reputation in the Muslim world. Yet that hasn't happened. Why? The answer lies in a calculated blend of economics, diplomacy, and pragmatism. First, China's Belt and Road Initiative, the massive global infrastructure plan, has become the backbone of its economic influence. Over 60 countries have signed on, and a large number of them are Muslim-majority nations. Pakistan, for example, is one of the crown jewels of the BRI, with over $60 billion invested in the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Highways, power plants, and deep-sea ports have transformed its landscape and cemented China's role as a key economic partner. In Central Asia, nations like Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan are leaning heavily on Chinese investment to modernize their economies. China has built railways, pipelines, and logistics hubs across the region, connecting landlocked countries to global markets. This creates not just jobs, but long-term dependence. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, China is now the largest trading partner for several key players, including Saudi Arabia, Iran, and the UAE. Chinese companies are involved in energy, construction, telecoms, and even tech. While the West often attaches political conditions to its aid or trade, China offers a no-questions-asked approach. For governments in need of investment without interference, that's incredibly appealing. But it's not just about money. China has mastered the art of strategic silence. It rarely comments on internal affairs of other nations, and in return, asks the same. In fact, many Muslim-majority governments have either remained silent or even defended China's policies in Xinjiang, choosing economic cooperation over ideological confrontation. There's also a media element. Chinese state media has ramped up its Arabic, Persian, and Urdu language content, presenting China as a peaceful rising power, a partner, not a threat. This soft power push complements its hard investments and helps shape perceptions across the Islamic world. Of course, this doesn't mean China is universally loved. There are concerns about debt, about transparency, and about influence. But for now, the economic benefits seem to outweigh the risks for many Muslim nations. In an increasingly multipolar world, many are hedging their bets, moving away from over-reliance on the West and welcoming Chinese capital and technology. So, is China winning the Muslim world's economy? In many ways, yes. Not through ideology or coercion, but through trade routes, infrastructure, and strategic silence. It's a quiet power shift, one that could reshape global alliances in the decades ahead. If you found this breakdown thought-provoking, why not stick around for more content like this? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into global trends that are shaping tomorrow's world. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.